The first day in a new world. From Glasgow to Manchester to London, the streets almost empty as people responded to government advice to avoid public transport, work from home and generally stay away from contact with others. As the Cabinet met to prepare a new package of financial aid, the message from business large and small: we face disaster if we don't get help.
They fear not being able to continue in business. That's coming through very loud and clear. We've got members phoning up absolutely in tears, retailers saying they haven't got any footfall whatsoever now and just frightened for themselves and their families.
But if anyone feels like escaping, forget it. The government said today, don't go anywhere abroad for a month.
So with immediate effect, I've taken the decision to advise British nationals against non-essential travel globally for an initial period of 30 days, and of course subject to ongoing review.
The government stepped up the isolation measures yesterday after analysts decided the disease was moving faster than predicted and could potentially overwhelm intensive care capacity in the NHS. Today, the government's chief scientific advisor said he hoped now to be able to limit deaths from the virus to 20,000.
To put that into perspective, every year in seasonal flu, the number of deaths is thought to be about 8,000 excess deaths. So if we can get this down to numbers 20,000 and below, that's a good outcome in terms of where we would hope to get to with this outbreak. But I mean, it's still horrible.
The Health Secretary's publishing emergency legislation to help deal with the crisis, and the government's been talking to other parties, with Labour insisting the low paid have to be protected.
We're making a very strong case for a financial package that gives self-employed workers, gives those that are not eligible to receive statutory sick pay some security. Otherwise, they will put us all at risk by taking risks themselves because they cannot afford to stay home and self-isolate.
The evidence that we've entered a new era is plain to see. The country is coming to terms with it. The government is working out how to respond. Andy Bell, 5 News.